There we go. The recording will be up on my YouTube afterwards for you to share with your teams and those who were not able to hop on. But welcome and thank you guys so much for hopping on with me. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mariah Newsome. I am a double diamond. This is probably the last month I'm saying that because this girl going triple. But double diamond with the company. I've been here for 18 months. I joined because I was broken. I was a newlywed, and I had this idea that when I got married, I would get to spend time with this awesome person I wanted to marry. And then life was like, that's not how this works. And I was working 40+ hours a week, commuting 3+ hours a day. My husband was finishing up school, and we were long distance our entire relationship. And so his college was long distance as well at that point. And he was having to drive 8 hours a week just to go and finish up his schooling, and we never saw each other. And not to make matters better, we didn't have the money when we did see each other to make it ends meet even. And I just knew there's no way that this is the life God created me for. I mean, I've read the Bible once or twice, and I know it says in there that I was created for abundance, and this sure was not abundant. It was abundantly stressful, and that was it. And so I was just praying that God would bring me something, and that's where this business found me. I jumped in, was ignorance on fire, and just ran with it. I promoted very quickly, went Ruby my first 30 days, Emerald month 3, month 6 I went Diamond, and then month 8 I went Double. And now here we are, month 18, pushing triple. And so I'm just so excited to hop on here and chat with you guys. So I want you guys to drop a 1 in the comments if you are ready to freaking explode your business with Host to Post. We are gonna do it all here, okay? I run my business primarily on Facebook. I do a little on Instagram, but we're just gonna stick to Facebook today. And I use Host to Post for everything. I'm a pretty red personality, and I don't like doing stuff if I don't see results instantly. And that's what I love about Host to Post. Host to Post is literally going to get you those instant results. It's going, and you can use it to touch every aspect of your business. And so we're going to go over several different aspects, and I'm going to be sharing as many scripts as I can, but I'm a little technologically challenged, so my whole copy and pasting may take me a second, but we're going to get through. So first, I wanted to start out with just getting Host to Post up. As I put in the post about this Zoom, last month I got close to 700 Host to Post up, and yes, that's a lot. Trust me, I'm aware. I had to work real hard for it, but I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I did it and how you guys can go out and do that too. So first and foremost, my team does a giveaway. If your team does not do a giveaway, it is something I really recommend trying to put together. You don't have to do anything crazy. Give away 50 bucks. Give away 20 bucks on Friday every week during the month. People are going to go crazy, and you're going to see a huge explosion in your business just by offering that incentive. So going together with your team, ask your team, chip in 10 bucks. Let's see what we can put together. You got a bigger team, chip in $5. I don't know. But having that giveaway is huge. And personally, I like to do cash giveaways because this is going to tie into how we're going to get these people to become our distributors. So my team this month is doing a $300 cash giveaway. So my scripts are going to reference that. You're going to want to make sure you change it before you use it, unless you're going to give away $300 too. Let's see. Okay, so before I'm going to post about the giveaway, I'm definitely going to take time to interact. I'm going to take time to throw up an interaction post, and I'm going to double it up more than I do normally, because here's the thing. If I take time before I put up a post about my giveaway to invest in my audience is going to return the favor and invest in me. More people are going to see that giveaway post. Okay, so another thing here, I am super picky. I am not posting about our cash giveaway every day. Every other day. No, I post it once a week. Because if I'm going to post that I'm giving away $300 today, and then I'm going to post again tomorrow, why would you comment today? You know you're going to have another chance. There is no sense of urgency. They're just waiting for the next post. But if you post it once a week, they don't know when that next post is coming, and they're like, oh wait, I want some information. And so by doing that and doing it more seldomly, I feel like my posts about our giveaway are getting a lot more interaction. And so to start the month, the start of the month is a little different than the rest of the way I get my Host to Post out, but the start of the month, I gotta hit it hard because I don't message for Host to Post. I get all these up and I don't message. I'm not going through my friends list, asking the hey girl question. I don't have time for that. I absolutely dreaded host to post for that reason. And I know it can grow my business. I had to figure out a way to work smarter and not harder. So instead, on the first of the month, I put up a host to post, or a post on my page about our giveaway. Let me put it in the comments. Okay. So it says, I'm giving away $300 on the first. Who wants to be entered? Here's how to enter. Like the post the status that's in the comments and tag me, comment done, and you have 1 entry per person. Now, this is the only time I'm gonna specifically do it this way, but the post I put in the comments on the first, I have all my audience go and do the work for me and only post about my giveaway. So this is a new month, a new host to post contest. We just announced our winner. And so now everyone's wanting to get into this giveaway, and they're gonna go post about my giveaway because this is going to set up my entire month for success. Because I'm gonna get on that first post, I typically get 100 people, if not more, to go post for me. 100 people who are gonna go post about my giveaway. And all their friends want a chance to earn some money too. And so all of their friends are then going to be going and commenting on these posts. And so this is setting yourself up. I mean, we're 10 days in and I'm still scrolling all the way back through my host to post to get to my first day to still get back to people because there's so many comments. And talk about launching your month, starting strong. You're not sitting there like, well, I gotta, no, it's freaking there. Your phone is blowing up. You got all the notifications. And when you start strong that way, you feel good, you feel accomplished, you feel confident, and you feel excited. And that's going to carry through the month. And so that's how I start out. So anyone who comments on that post, this is how I ask them to post for me. So I just say, hey girl, thanks so much for commenting on my $300 cash giveaway post. All you have to do to be entered is copy and paste a simple status to your wall for me that I send you about our products. It's not spammy. Are you in? Most people are going to say yes, that they're in. And so I always post a post for Thermophyte X. Now, if you don't sell Thermophyte X, say you're a bomb at the skincare line, don't go change your world here. Post a post about skincare. If you sell coffee like it's hot tamales, I don't know, go do your coffee. For me, I got amazing results. I lost 10 pounds in about 3 weeks with our triple threat. And so that's what I'm confident about. I know I can send my results and I know I can carry that conversation. So I'm going with a product I know I can sell. And so I start, all my host to posts are Thermophyte X host to post. This is what I have been using now. I rotate it about every 50 posts I get up. I will do a different Thermophyte X host to post just so that it doesn't get like overused. All right, here. Now it's not wanting to work. That's what I'm saying, guys. Not good at technology. But every 50 or so, I will change it and try a different post just because I want to make sure that it's still getting interaction. Y'all, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to share this with you. I need an assistant. Do all this for me. All right, so I'll just read it to you. Sorry, guys, but it's not letting me share. So I just say, thank you. If you please post this with a colorful background. No need to tag me. Just let me know when it's up. No, I was trying to send it in the chat and it's not letting me. So sorry, guys. So then the post itself says product testers needed. If you could take 1 tablet at breakfast and 1 at lunch for the next 90 days and lose up to 30 pounds, would you do it? It's clinically proven. Super simple, super short. It doesn't have my name in it, which I think has been a big game changer for me if my name is not in the post. Because you're going to want to go comment on the post once it's up so that you get, you know, the notifications. But if my name is not in it, and I comment, my comment looks legit versus like looking like I'm boosting my own post. And so people are like, oh, someone's already interested versus, oh, well, it's her post. So I like having people post things that don't reference me at all. So the first day of the month, we've got all of the people posting about the giveaway. We've got all of their friends posting about Thermophyte X. Now, I said I'm only posting about the giveaway once a week, but I'm getting my host-to-post up every day. And so this is the kicker. This is the secret to getting all the host-to-post up, okay? 2 days later, like freaking clockwork, 2 days later, you message them and ask them if they want to post for a second entry, okay? So if the first time they posted about products, guess what my second entry is? My giveaway. If the first thing they posted about was my giveaway, my second entry is now products. Every single person who posts for me posts twice. Once about my giveaway, once about my products. I'm gonna get there people who want to lose some weight. I'm also gonna get there people though who wanna make money. Because if they're posting about a cash giveaway and these people are commenting on a cash giveaway, they need my business too. They just don't know it yet. And so I'm getting all of these host-to-post up. I'm having my host-to-post get my host-to-post up for me going forward. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna try again, guys. This is my last attempt here. See if I can copy and paste this. Lord Jesus. Well, that one worked. Okay, so this is how I do my second entry. It's pretty simple. Hey girl, how would you like a second entry into my cash giveaway? Post and tag me in this. And it says, hey everyone, my friend Mariah is giving away $300 cash this month to bless a family. No purchase necessary. Comment an emoji for entry and watch your inbox for confirmation message. Super simple. And then all of their friends are now wanting into my giveaway and I'm having them post about products. And then 2 days later, I'm having them post about our giveaway. And then all their friends are wanting in and then having them post about products. And then 2 days later, having them post about the giveaway. And so this is very organically having people get my host to post up for me. Like I said, you got to work smarter than not harder. We got a lot of things to do in this business. You got to do follow-ups. You got to post. I don't have time to be hassling over messaging people for host to post. And so this has been revolutionary in my business. It has changed everything in the amount I'm able to get up. So I do 99.9% of my host to post for Thermophyte X. As I said, I personally do not host to post for distributors. If they launch a special or we have discounted kits, I may throw 10 up or 15 up, you know, but that's not primarily what I'm doing. I want to get distributors from my personal page. In my opinion, if I have a chance for them to follow me, I've interacted with them, I've built that relationship, those distributors are more effective and typically have longer, like a lifespan with the company than people I've signed straight from host to post. So all of my host to post is for products. And when you're getting mass amounts up like this, when you are getting so many, it's so important to stay organized. Because if you are not organized, you are not going to be able to send that second entry post 2 days later. You're going to lose people. You're going to not be able to follow up because if you have 700 host to post up, if you have 300 host to post up, you can't rely on writing those names down because again, we're working smarter, not harder. And so the best way to keep your host to post organized and then to use them going forward is just to create a collection on Facebook. Do this every month. You click those 3 dots in the top right hand corner, you hit save to collection, name it that month, HAP. So February, HAP. Now I can just go into my little lines on the bottom thing, click there, go to saved. I can see every host to post I got up this month, last month, the month before, as far back as I need to go. I do mainly on Facebook. I host to post on Instagram very, very seldom. So these tips are mainly for Facebook. So we're being organized because you don't want people to fall through the cracks. All right, so the next way I am utilizing my host to post, other than to get their own host to post, is to grow my network and delete friends. Raise your hand or drop a 2 in the comments if you are close to your 5,000 friend limit and you are struggling with life, because Lord Jesus, that is me. I absolutely hate everything about going through my friends list to try to remove people. I can't stand it. It is my least favorite thing to do. I feel like it's so time consuming and it's not making me any money. But I've started using my host to post to remove friends for me. And so what I'm doing, because I do this second entry every month, every 2 days, they get a second entry. The truth of the matter is a lot of people that you message and ask them to post say no. This is going to be the same way as if they're coming off of a second entry host to post or a host to post about the giveaway, or if you're just cold messaging them, hey girl, question, there's a lot of people who say no. And so we're super organized over here. We have everything in a collection. So I need to go delete friends every day. I go to my collection and I go to just the post about my giveaway. And I scroll through there and I go and I see who did I ask to post that did not post. And there's always gonna be some. Unfriend, unfriend, unfriend. And I can get 20, 30, 40 people unfriended in like 20 minutes versus where it's going to take so much longer if I'm trying to work through my friends list. And so we are working smarter, not harder. And so that's how I use it there. And I don't grow my network any other way than host to post. I've been doing this for months. I stopped adding friends. If you are new, if you do not have 3,000 or more friends, you need to be growing your network, period. On your own time, adding from likes, however you're doing it, you still need to be growing your friends list because you want to make sure that you are having a huge pond to pull from. If you are like 3,500, 4,000, like 4,999, those of you, my people, we can stop growing our friends list if you are utilizing host to post to the fullest. Because I am only adding people at this point who either want my products or want to make money. They either are commenting on a thing, already interested in a product, or they're wanting in my giveaway and need money. Those are the only people I am bringing into my network. That's it. And so what's happening then is you start seeing more comments and more interaction on your other posts, like your post about your business and your life and all of this, because you're bringing in people intentionally. You're bringing in people who want what you have to offer. It's freaking genius. God, this stuff so blows my mind. I was making my notes and stuff, and I'm like, dude, if I would have figured all of this out when I started my business, I'd probably be ambassador. Like, we probably would just like, shink. I didn't. I figured this out last month, so I'm with you guys here. But that's so, like I said, I'm going to keep saying, we're working smarter, not harder. And so I'm able to grow my network and delete my people just because I'm doing host to post. The next thing I'm doing is follow-ups, and I'm using host to post for my follow-ups. Because guess what? Yesterday's host to post is today's follow-up. You would not realize how many people slip through the crack because the next day we don't reach out. I am blown away at how many people don't read my initial message. It's crazy. And I don't do nothing crazy, okay? I go through yesterday's host to post, and it's always the same message. I just say, hey girl, did you have a chance to read my last message? And guys, everyone's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Or no, I didn't have a chance. I actually want to lose this amount of weight. It's insane. Like, you opened my message, clearly you read it, but just by asking if they had a chance to read it, so many people are getting back to me. So now I'm getting more result from these host to posts just by taking 2 seconds to go back through and just be like, hey, did you have a chance to read it? I also, on Fridays, because follow-up Friday, everybody gets paid, we're bringing in those customers, we're doing extra work come Friday, I go through my entire host to post for the month on Friday, and I follow up with everyone who comments. I will work in my last month people as well, kind of here and there throughout the week. I don't have as much of a system for follow-ups outside this month, I just kind of do it here and there. But every Friday, I'm following up with everyone from the whole month. And so first Friday, I just follow up with a week of people. Second Friday, I got 2 weeks. Third Friday, I got 3 weeks. By the end of the month, I've got a month's worth of people to follow up with. Whether they, what do you do if they share the giveaway? I don't follow up. I mean, I don't understand your question, girlfriend. I'm sorry. Gina, if you want to rephrase that, I will let you know for sure, but I'm confused by your question. It could be me, probably not you. It's fine. But by using host to post to follow up, there's so many people that typically would fall through the cracks. I don't know your organization system. For me, I write down my potentials. To be a potential, we have to have a conversation. So if I message you, you message me back, you're now a potential. If I message you, you don't talk to me, I'm not going to follow up with you a bunch. Like, I'm not taking the time to write your name down. I got to focus on the people who are actually giving me something. And so I realized I was missing out on so many people because I wasn't taking the time to check in and see if they even like had a chance to read my message. I mean, how many times have you messaged someone or someone messaged you and you open the message and then the doorbell rings? or you get a phone call and you forget this happened. It happens to other people too. It's crazy. And so going back and using the host to post for follow-ups has been huge. And if I talk to someone about products and they tell me no, or they give me a future date, or like, hey, I got to think about it, or wait till tax season, we've all heard them. That right there is another window for host to post. They say no to products or they give me a date. I always say, in the meantime, will you put this post up for me? And 9 times out of 10, they say yes. Let me see if I can put this one in the comments. If you've asked a question in the comments and I have not answered you, I promise I'm not being rude. I have squirrel brain. If I answer all the questions right now, I'm going to get lost. So at the end, I'll have a chance for you guys to re-ask questions, and I'll make sure I answer everything. So what day of the week do I share my giveaway, or does it differ? The day I feel like it. Realistically, that's about it. If I am having bomb interaction, like if I threw up an interaction post yesterday that was blowing up, now my other posts are blowing up, that's when I'm going to share my giveaway, because I've already got a lot of interaction going on. So I typically give it a few days to like prime my audience, take the time to invest in my people, and then I'll throw up the post. But it's really just when I feel like it. Okay, so the last way I use my host to post to grow my business is to sign distributors. 90%, if not more, of my distributors came from host to post, and I do not host to post for distributors. I don't. That is not how this works. Not for me. Like I said before, I think if I have a chance to build a relationship, I'm going to bring in a better distributor. People need to know me. I'm loud and energetic, and I don't want a stranger coming in and me scaring them. So they got to be on my page a little bit. But what I'm doing here is, like I said before, cash giveaways are an amazing window and door that people don't know what you have to offer. You've heard it said so many times by so many different leaders, if you don't ask, the answer is already no. And there's so many people who need this business, who desperately need it, but don't know that it's an option for them, don't know that you'd even want to work with them, or don't believe that they could ever make money at this. And so we're going to ask these people, okay? And so I love working smarter, not harder. And so what I do this month is going to set me up for next month. And I think this is so important, and almost like an accountability mindset way too. Because I know that if I want to have a solid next month, I want to sign a lot of distributors next month. Not only do I need customers this month for my host to post, but every host to post I get up is a potential distributor next month. Every person who posts to me, I'm going to reach out and I'm going to offer them the business the following month. Again, organization is key, because if I do not have everybody in a collection, there is no way I'd be able to go back through and offer all these people the business. And so I just say, hey girl, I wanted to thank you again for putting up that post for me last month and helping me reach my goal. Have you ever considered working with me for some extra money? I think you'd be amazing, and what you did by posting for me is exactly what I do every day, except I get paid for it. Would you want some more info? And everyone almost wants more info. Especially, and that just takes this elusive idea of what we do, because no one really knows what we do. We're just those people who make money off social media. Like, they don't understand. And it breaks it down of like, literally the thing you just did is all you've got to do, and I'm getting paid for it, so let's get you paid for it too. And that has been huge, and that's how I get 90% of my distributors. Again, I have to follow up. But it's not hard for me to follow up for distributors, because last month's host to post are this month's potential distributor follow-ups. Once I've messaged all of them about the business, I'm gonna go back through and I'm gonna follow up with them. If I need a distributor, I'm gonna go through my host post. Let me see who hasn't responded. And I do follow-ups the same with them. If it's been a day or 2 days and they have not messaged me back, I go back and I'm very simple. Like, hey, you had a chance to read my last message. And that is so simple. Gosh, we complicate freaking follow-ups so much. That is all I say. And I get so many people respond to me that way. Yes, I only allow people to do 2 host to post in a month. They can post for me the next month, that's fine. I give people probably 3 months of posting for me before I tell them no. Sorry, you should just join my business. I'm not gonna let you make any more money for me. Let me know when you're ready to make money yourself. I have no idea if saving posts hurts Facebook algorithms or not. My algorithm looks pretty good. I get a lot of interaction still. So I think as long as you're being active and still taking the time to boost your own interaction, I don't think it's gonna hurt. If I post a cash giveaway and instead of someone commenting, they share the post, do I follow this shared post like the very first post? So what I'm gonna do here, I save that post because if someone comments, I wanna know, but I tell them that entry does not count. I tell them that they have to post what I send them for the entry to count. If they delete that, then cool, whatever. I'm gonna save it to my collection just in case it gets a comment, but I'm like, no, you have to post the thing I send you if you want an entry. I'm pretty strict on that. So how can you sustain getting massive amounts of post to post up? One, it's just a decision, okay? I don't know, drop in the comments how long you've been in the business. Let's see who we're talking to. Zoom hustle, like your name. I signed like 30 or 40 customers last month from my host to post and 11 or 12 distributors from my host to post last month for that question. Ooh, we got a little week in here. You're getting new. Awesome. Okay, so most of you guys have been in for a minute, but the thing is you don't have to be in time before you can start doing this, okay? So for those of you, like the girl who was in a week, some of you guys were in for a shorter. If you've been in for a short amount of time, do not think you have to wait to start doing massive action. Okay, I did not go Ruby in 30 days by chance. I went Ruby in 30 days because I started my business getting 10 host to post up a day. 18 months in, I get a minimum of 10 host to post up a day. It becomes second nature. I don't even think about it. That is like an easy task. And it's not because I'm superhuman. It's not because I'm awesome. It's literally because I trained my brain that there is nothing else acceptable. This is what you do. And that is duplicatable too. We're gonna get into that in a minute. How do I choose who to delete? I delete the people who don't, from host to post, who don't post. Like if I send them, like they comment on my giveaway post and I send them the post, like send them asking them to post for me and they don't read it and don't respond, or I send them a post and they don't actually put it up, I delete them because I ain't got time for you. You can't put up a post for me. I ain't got time. So to sustain it, you have to set your goal, you have to stick to it, and then you have to give yourself grace. This third part is super important. Like I said, my goal since I joined the business was 10 host to post a day. So that just was second nature to me. Then I got stuck and I didn't even realize I was stuck, and it sounds so stupid looking back. And I'm like, I was so like, where'd it come from? Like, I can't get more customers. I'm working hard. What's happening? But then I realized I was still getting 10 host to post up a day 16, 17 months later and expecting different results. Guys, the truth of the matter is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting something different is the definition of insanity. Okay, so if you get 3 host to post up a day, want to be a mass enroller and it hasn't happened yet, I can tell you one of your issues. You need to go get more post up. And so 2 months ago, I decided I was going to double it and I was going to get 20 host to post up a day. And that the past 2 months I've gotten between 600 and 700 up total doing it that way. But the thing is you don't want to host a post until you hit your goal. You want to host a post every day until you double it. So if you decide on this Zoom, I'm gonna go get me 300 a month, I'm gonna go get 10 a day, then you keep sending messages until you get 20 up. Because here's the thing, you're human. I know, it's freaking crazy. And you're gonna have a bad day. And you're gonna have a day where everyone you talk to says no. You're gonna have a day where your kid's sick. You're gonna have a day where you get snowed in and there's absolutely no service. Who knows what happens? But those days are gonna happen. And so the thing is, you wanna be able to give yourself grace. This business is here to give you freedom, to give you a chance at life and abundancy that you could not have working 9 to 5 all the time, okay? But you can't give yourself that grace of a bad day. You can't give yourself the grace of, I got 1 host to post up today, if you're not taking and using your time to the fullest. So when you have a good day, you do not stop when you get 3 hosts to post up. You do not stop when you send 20 messages. You don't stop when you get 10 up. If your goal is 10, on your good day, you stop when you get 20. Because your goal, you're gonna take your goal, you're gonna multiply it by the days in the month, and you're gonna average that. Like you're gonna average whatever it would take to be that. I lost my math there. So if you're gonna do 10 hosts to post a day, we got 29 days in the month. You have to end the month at 290 days or 290 hosts to post. So if you get 10 up today, tomorrow you get 2, guess what? The next day you need 18. But today, if you get 20, tomorrow you get 20, the next day you get 20, then you have a day you get no host to post up. It is no sweat. You're still doing good. Your business is still growing. You're still doing more than most people are doing. And you can give yourself the grace of a bad day. You can give yourself the grace of dealing with life. 2019 was a really long year for me and my husband. We had more loss in that year than the rest of our lives combined. And I was able to attend every funeral, every visit to the hospital when people were sick with no worry of what was going on my phone, no worry about how my business was doing, because I was utilizing my good days. This isn't even what I was going to talk about. Sorry for preaching at you guys, but you work as hard as you can. You don't work for a number. You don't work for your goal. You don't even work for a result. You work as hard as you can, because you never know what life is going to throw at you. Let's see. And then you need to take the concept of getting 10 host to post up a day, make that normal. I know it's crazy. If you don't do that now, you're like, dude, I get like 3 up a day. I don't know how I'm going to get 10, let alone make my team think they can get 10. Ooh, I've been there. It's okay. You don't got to know, but you've got to stop being scared of it. You've got to stop being scared of the work and start making it just, this is what we do. We just get 10 hosts to post up a month or a day. That's just what we do. My new distributor signs up. In their basic, like the way I train them, I'm like, cool, we get 10 hosts to post up every single day. Day 1, they're getting 10 hosts to post up, or as close to it as we can. Day 1, there is no waiting here, because I know the power of what it's doing. I mean, all the things we talked about. You're bringing your customers, you're setting yourself up to bring in distributors, you're growing your network, you're able to remove your network, you're able to get more posts up, you're able to follow up, all from host to post. So we should be teaching our newbies the second they are in, like, honey boo, you need to do this. If you don't remember anything else I train you or tell you, if you've never posted on your page, I think I can still make this work if you can host a post. And so make it normal. Don't make it scary. Don't go to your team and be like, okay, so we're gonna try to get 10 hosts to post up. We're gonna see how this, no, freaking you get out there and be like, look, are you guys in? You paid your money, you're in the business, but are you in? Like, are you ready to do this? Are you ready to change your life? Because I'm gonna tell you how. Today forward, you get 10 hosts to post up a day. Watch how that changes your business. And the thing is, your team is gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And then they get 10 up a day, and guess what happens? Their business changes. Their business explodes. They're getting more notifications than they had the whole past time they've been in the business. They're getting more messages. They're getting more enrollments. And it's exciting. Work is exciting when you get the result from it. And so freaking getting them up. And that's so freaking duplicatable. That's the biggest issue when it comes to launching new team members and having success in that department is duplication. It's so duplicatable. I sent you the post, you send them the post. Put this up. It's your first day of the business, put this up. We're gonna have your entire audience post about our giveaway. Then we're gonna turn around, we're gonna have them post about products. It's duplicatable. Everyone can do that. You don't have to have a qualification. You don't have to have a time card that you've been in this long. Day 1, they can get 10 hosts to post up. And especially now, your girls gotta sign their own customers. Just because you're a mass enroller and you work hard does not mean you get a fast start. You got to train your team to go make money. You got to train your team how to go out and make the big bucks, how to run a successful business. And this is such an amazing, easy, simple, duplicatable tool to start them out with. There's so much that come with it. Most people join this business, don't have a huge following. Cool. Go get 10 hosts to post up. We about to add everybody. Now they're growing their network from the start with people who want these products and who want to make money. We are setting our newbies up for success just by putting this massive level. And if you make it normal, your team will accept it. Your newbies, your team may take a second. They already got their ingrained thoughts. Your newbies don't know better. They come in and you say, we're getting 10 hosts to post up. They say, okay, this is what I think is normal. I didn't know that was normal. I came in, I was like, host to post, like a crazy person. My upline's like, how many you got up? I was like, 300. And she's like, oh my gosh, I don't know anyone who has that many up. Like, it was this crazy thing. But because I was just from the get-go, was like, go get all the hosts to post up. I was like, okay. And it was normal. Make it normal, make that a culture, and then make it exciting. My team, I mean, I love me some giveaways, but I tell you, the best giveaways we ever do on our team is for host to post. Because one, you get a reward for doing what you already need to do. That's like today, we did a host to post or a giveaway for host to post. Whoever's on my team, whoever has the most up by midnight is gonna get a prize. And one, as a leader, and as a leader, you gotta lead from the front. Okay, let's go ahead and pin that thought. You want your team to get 10 host to posts up a day, you need to be getting 20, 15, leading from the front, showing them more is possible. And so I had my team, I was just challenging them all. I'm like, go get more than me, honey. Go get more. I had 36 hosts to post up today before I hopped on the Zoom. My phone is still blowing up with people posting. But you want to know the thing is, my team, I've got 5 or 6 girls right now with over 30 hosts to post up for today. And it's because it's normal. It's because I'm not scared of it. And I'm inspiring them not to be scared of it. And when you got that many host posts up today, tomorrow, all those people are going to be signing customers. It's going to happen. And so we're inspiring our team. It's duplicatable, and we're getting excited about it. Next, we also, when it comes to promotions, we're going to stay on this for a minute. When it comes to promotions, this is not my idea. Disclaimer, my friend Courtney, not saying her last name because it's a bunch of letters smooshed together, and I don't know how you say it. But one of my closest friends, Courtney, she taught me this, changed the game again. Promotions are scary, okay? Aren't they? 2,000 in volume, scary, okay? Maybe you're closer. We're gonna go with 1,000 because I wrote down the math. And as you saw a few minutes ago, math's not my strong suit. I'm here because I'm pretty, not because I know numbers. And so, say you need 1,000 in volume. If I come to you, you're new, you're going Ruby, and I'm like, you still need 1,000 in volume. That's a really big number. I've read in that, like, I mean, I'm going triple. I know big numbers, but still, you come at me like you need 1,000. That's a big number. There's a comma in that number. But what if instead of going off of volume, we go off of host to post? This changed the game for me, okay? So on average, you get 1 customer typically per 5 host to post. If that's not your numbers, if you typically have to get more host to post up, do your own math, okay? Sorry, you're not in my equation. I can't fix it for you. But typically, you get 1 customer per 5 host to post. Now, it may not be an instantaneous customer. You may have to keep following up and stuff, but that's typically how it plays out. So say you don't know how to upsell. Of course, that's none of you guys, because you guys are bomb and amazing at this business, and you only sign like a bazillion volume customers. But say you don't know how to do that. Say you just signed 30 PV customers, okay? So you get 1 customer per 5 host to post. That customer is 30 in volume. So now, instead of you needing 1,000 in volume, boo, just go get up 167 host to post. That's it. You got a week's time, you have to get 23 host to post up a day. And statistically, you're gonna hit your promotion and bring in that 1,000 in volume. How much less scary is that? Like if I'm a new DT and you're like, come at me, you need 1,000 in volume, I'm freaking out. You come at me and like for the next week, I want you to get 23 host to post up a day. I can do that. I can do that. And breaking it down that way takes so much pressure off of people. It takes it from being this result, because guys, at the end of the day, the truth is results you can't necessarily control. I can't necessarily control bringing in 1,000 in volume. I may get 3 million and 7 host to post up and not bring in 1,000 in volume. At the end of the day, I can't control that. But I can control how many host to posts I'm gonna get up. I can control how many messages I'm sending out. Take that moment, break it down to something controllable. Make it something tangible, something that they can go out and physically do that is going to then translate into them hitting their goal and their promotion. I also wanted to give you guys a couple of tips to stay out of Facebook jail, because your girl has like her own jail cell in Facebook jail. I pretty much resided there for a solid few months. And so I have learned a couple of tricks. At the end of the day, the Facebook algorithm is constantly evolving and constantly changing. So if you still end up in jail, don't take it up with me. I tried, okay? So first and foremost, be consistent. You've got to be, anything you do, you got to be consistent with it. And Facebook's going to recognize that. If you post consistently, cool. If you add a bunch of friends consistently, cool. If you interact consistently, cool. If you're doing all of those things and you're messaging a lot of people consistently, Cool. Facebook is going to respect that. It's going to take a minute. Like when we went to conference, I took like 3 days off. I'm a little ashamed. Did not do a bunch of work at conference. Came back, was in jail the entire first day I was home because I was not consistent and Facebook recognized it. But when you're being super consistent, you kind of get a little bit more leeway. That's obviously something that's going to come with time of being consistent. What you can do right now, though, boost your interaction. If you are more of a presence on Facebook, you typically get a little bit more leeway, I've seen. So interact more. Go comment on people's stuff more. Swipe up on their stories more. Make yourself more of a presence. And never, ever, if you are doing something massive, if you don't do massive, you're going to stick to your 3 host to post after this. I think you can do better. So I'm going to challenge you to do better. But if not, you can go message whoever you want. If you're going to go do this in massive and blow your business up, don't message people you're not friends with, okay? That is the freaking quickest way to throw yourself in Facebook jail. So freaking quick. You get like 3 messages, boom, jail. I don't know, don't do it. And so, one, it's gonna help your products, your messages anyway, okay? So if people are commenting on my host to post and I message them without them accepting my friend request, it's going into this little magical folder in the corner called requests. And if you don't work from social media, you don't know that thing is there unless you accidentally stumble upon it, which happens. But your message is going to their request folder instead of directly into their inbox. If they accept your friend request, message goes clean, pristine, right into their inbox, and they know. So 1, they're more likely to see your message than that message going into their request folder and then never seeing it. 2, keeps you out of jail. And so when people comment on my host to post, instead of replying to their comment like messaging like you typically would, I just say, send you a friend request. Once you accept, I'll send you more info. So simple. And then when they accept, all my host to posts are organized in one spot. So I can go back and check. As people are accepting, I then am messaging them. It's going straight to them, and it's keeping me out of jail. And lastly, I know it's so exciting when you get so many comments, but pace yourself. I mean, you don't gotta pace yourself like 10 messages in an hour, but pace yourself. The pace I use is I work for an hour and I take an hour off. I know it's not really a pace, but on that hour, I may send 100 messages in 1 hour, but I will not touch my phone for the next. I'm not replying to messages, nothing. If I work an hour, I take an hour off. 1, that's awesome for my life, my relationship, everything. I just worked for an hour, I can go do the dishes. I can go hang out with my husband. I can go for a walk. Have a whole hour to myself. We want freedom in this business, and that's also keeping me out of jail because it's setting a different pace. It's allowing like my messages to like track back up so I got room again. So those are my tips real quick on how to stay out of jail. Now, you guys know this. You can have all of the tools in the business, but the most important aspect is in here. I gave you some pretty bomb stuff, right? I know it's completely changed my business, but you can run home with this. You can go get off here. But the thing is if you don't change your mind and the way you view host to post, I can't tell you that these tips are going to completely work for you. So I want to talk a little bit about your mindset when it comes to host post. Put a 3 in the comments if you don't like messaging for host to post. Like if it's like one of those like things on your list you're not like really excited to do. Yes, ma'am, it's being recorded and it'll be up on my YouTube as soon as I get it finished and have it downloaded. Okay, so a lot of you do not like messaging for host to post. And honey boo, let me tell you, neither did I. That was like, I absolutely hated it. I hated nothing else more. I absolutely despised messaging for host to post. But the thing is, it was a chore for me at that point. I was having to message for host to post. And that kind of reflected my result from it. I wasn't excited. I wasn't pouring into it. It was one of those things I was doing with a negative mindset because I did not want to do it. I did not like doing it. Well, I flipped the switch. It's gradual. Too bad we don't actually have light switches. We can like flip. You gotta like turn a dial real slowly to flip the switch. But I flipped the switch in my brain from not liking host to post. It was tedious. It's not something I really felt like doing to falling in love with it. If you're like, hey, go work for an hour, I will freaking host a post for an hour and be solid, man. Because it's doing all these things for my business. It takes me 2 seconds to send a message asking you to post for me, and you post, and I literally just got to reach 5,000 people, 400 people. I don't know how many friends you got. That's so simple. And then I'm not out here looking for people to buy from me. I'm not looking for people to join my team. The people are coming to me. They are lining up, waiting for me to grace them with my presence and my products and my business. Hello? Okay. And so I switched from dreading it to being like recognizing it for what it could do for my business. And I got excited. I got excited to message for host to post. I got excited to go get my post up. I got excited to go check the comments. And when you can change your mind from that negativity to that excitement, it makes a difference. I don't know why. I don't understand it all, but your energy matters. And if you're excited to go message for host to post, your post, more people will post for you, and your post will get more interaction on it. Go try it. Go get excited and go send some messages. And you better be excited to go message when you get off here. Yes, ma'am. You're going to go get 30 host posts up tonight. I feel it. But you got to think every post you're getting up, instead of seeing it as another post, see it as dollar signs. Because that is bringing you revenue straight back to you. All your customers. Now you guys are doing your follow-ups this way. You're getting your posts, making posts for you. You're going to go get distributors next month. Dollar sign. Every post to post, another dollar sign. Another potential. Another opportunity. Get freaking excited to go host to post. And bring that into your personal development, okay? Look, I will 100% say I was a firm anti-believer in affirmations. Forgot the word. I remember when I got started, they were like, go do affirmations. In my mind, I'm like, I gotta go stand in a mirror and be like, you are beautiful, super smart. I was like, I'm not doing this. This is freaking dumb. But if you actually can understand the power of affirmations, they can completely rock your business and change your life. And so this is going to go into host to post. I'm going to side note a little bit because I do really love affirmations and the power they hold. But think about, get real with yourself. All of you on here who dropped a 3, you about to start affirming host to post into your life. But think about where you need it. If you need growth and strength in leadership, we're going to affirm it. If you need it in your post, in your host to post, we're going to affirm it. If you need it in yourself and your confidence, we're going to affirm it. And so what you're going to do before you message for host to post, okay? If you guys do power hours with me, I feel like some of you guys do, because I've seen a couple of names I recognize. I do my host to post 11 a.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern, words, every Monday through Friday. But we always start out our power hour with 10 minutes of personal development. This is so important. And this is before you start working, before you send your messages, you're going to go and you're going to do your personal development and you're going to affirm the situation, okay? And so if I'm going to sit down, I'm going to go get my host post out. Well, first, I'm going to write about it. And I'm going to write things like, every person I ask to post instantly. I mean, posts later are also good, but I want it right now. My host to posts are blowing up. Everyone who comments on my post wants to buy right now. I am getting massive amounts of post to post up with ease. Things like that. I speak life into this situation. If it's leadership, I'm an amazing leader. My team respects me. My team looks up to me. My team follows my example. I am confident in the advice I give. Whatever that situation is in your life and your business that you feel is weak, that needs to grow, freaking talk life into it. As people, this is my tangent. I'm going anyway, so bear with me. As people, we are so negative. It's like ingrained in our subconscious to be negative, and then the world comes along and affirms it. It's like, yeah, you're right. You aren't nothing. Like, you can't do this. Take the time to freaking take care of yourself. Take the time to flip this freaking flip in there. Maybe you got to write down that you love host to post. If host to post make you excited, I don't care. Take the time to self-evaluate. Find the areas of weakness within yourself and within your business, and then don't just sit there, go do something about it. God will bless every step you take, but you have to take the step first. You want to grow, you want your business to grow, well, freaking get out there, start speaking life into these things instead of sitting there wallowing in your self-pity. Good Lord Jesus, believe in yourself. Ladies, you guys are freaking fantastic. You took the time to hop on here tonight. You got your life together. You are exploding. Your business is booming and you're going straight to the top. Now go freaking believe it. Okay, end tangent, drop mic. read my notes. Oh, if your attitude sucks, your results are going to suck too. Like it's so, and that goes into everything, but especially with host to post, like if your attitude about it sucks, your results are going to suck. I promise you, if I sit here and I get 20 host to post up and I'm in a bad mood, I will have 20 host to post up and 0 comments. Happens all the time. I'll have people post about my giveaway, get no comments. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, check myself because that is on me. Who doesn't want $300? And then be grateful. There is so much power in gratitude. Taking the time to be grateful. I'm not even kidding. I got almost 700 host to post up last month. Every single post, the second it went up, I took 2 seconds to thank God. Almost 700 times, I thanked God for my host to post. Yeah, it's a little tedious. I'll say that, I'm not gonna lie. But when you are taking that time, because at the end of the day, we can't control the result. We gotta do the work, and we gotta trust God He's gonna come in and He's gonna bless the work we are doing. So when you get that post up, you say thank you. Thank you, Lord Jesus. I know you're coming together. I know you're gonna make this post blow up. I know I'm reaching the right audience. Thank you. Next one, do it again. And then, because we're gonna keep on being thankful, because the more thankful you are, the more fruit you're gonna start seeing in your life. Every single comment you get on a post, you're going to take 2 seconds before you message them. You're going to thank God. Thank you for this potential. Allow me to touch their life. Allow me to bring them what they need. Allow me to reach out to them at the right time. And Lord Jesus, bring me more. I'm ready. And I'm not even kidding, guys. You start doing this, you're going to have 1 comment on your post. You're going to go reply to it. You're going to come back, and there's going to be like 30. I don't know, probably, maybe 5, same thing. But it just starts working. You start changing your attitude. You start changing your mindset. You start changing your direction. And all of a sudden, things start happening. Your mind is going to place so much into this. Good Lord Jesus, your mind is so powerful, guys. And don't underestimate that. Don't underestimate the power of your thoughts, the power of your intentions, the power of your gratitude, the power of all of that is so important. You can be on every single Zoom. You can have every single script word for word, but it is going to be nothing to you if your mind is not in the right place. If you are not believing in yourself, if you're not believing in the company, if you're not taking the time to grow the areas where you need it, all of the work is going to be for naught. And guys, you want resultful work. You want fruitful work. But you're not going to see the fruit of your labor if your mind is not in the right place, if your heart and soul is not into it. So first and foremost, check yourself. Make sure you're where you need to be. Make sure you're in the right headspace. Because I promise you, you are going to have more fruitful work if you walk away and don't send those messages if you're in a bad mood. If you are in a bad mood, walk away. Go do something. Go get your life together. Go have your temper tantrum. Go listen to your worship music. Go do your personal development. Go yell and hit a pillow. I don't care. Go get your life together. Take that time, then come back. Do your messages, and it's going to be more fruitful labor than if you would have sat there and messaged the entire time. Your mind is so freaking important, guys. And for those of you who have been in a funk, if you've ever been in a funk, drop a 4 in the comments, okay? Because we are not alone. Everyone in this business has been there. Everyone has hit that day where you just don't freaking want to work, where you feel like you are nothing, where you're like, I'm trying so hard, but everything I do just doesn't matter. We all have those freaking days where we're just little pansies to ourselves and we're mean people. We have those days where we feel inadequate, where we feel stuck, where I just don't freaking know what to do. And a lot of this, right now we're in boom season, a lot of that hits right there at the end of the month. You are so close to your goal. But what else are you going to do? You've talked to everybody under the sun. There's no one left. When you're in a rut, whether it's today, whether it's been a month, whether it's at the end of the month, let me tell you, the quickest way to get out of a rut is through action. Action creates confidence. Inaction creates fear and doubt. If you are fearful and doubtful in your business, if you are questioning why you're here, wondering if you have what it takes, I'm going to tell you now, if you have time to have those thoughts, you are not doing enough work. You need to go get to work. You need to go do more action. And so when you are sitting there, you 4s, and you're feeling that, or those people who feel it and didn't drop a 4, look over there. Look in the chat. No, you're not alone. If you want to get out of that funk, freaking host to post your way out. Guys, host to post is the quickest bridge, ladder, whatever the heck kind of hole we dug ourselves. Maybe we need a bridge. I don't know. That didn't make sense. Post to post is the quickest ladder out of the hole of a funk you dug because it is instant action. It is getting 5 posts up that are getting comments, are getting interaction. When you are in a funk and you pull up your phone and there's messages, or you open, oh gosh, there's a lot of messages. Whew, I wasn't ready. Or you open Facebook and there's a bunch of notifications. That's going to get you out of that funk because all of a sudden you are going to feel confident. You're going to feel that what you are doing matters. You are making a difference. You are having something happen because you're seeing results. You're seeing the fruit of your labor. Something is coming together. So when you're in that funk and you don't feel like working, guess what you're going to do? You're going to do it anyway. You're going to put your big girl panties on and you're going to go send out those messages and you're going to go get those posts up because that is what is going to get you to your goal. That is going to get you to that promotion. That is going to get you the income raise, whatever that is that you want. That's going to get you there. Sitting there in your funk is not. You have to do action to get out of it. You can sit and pray and wish and do all of those things while you're sitting in that hole, but you will not get out of it by wishing. You're going to get out of it when you decide to stand up, man up, and go do the work. And the quickest, easiest, simplest, mindless way to do it is go message a bunch of people and ask them to post for you. So real quick, actually, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. While I'm doing that, if you guys did have questions, put them in the comments and I'll take a few minutes to answer those.